Okay, so you've probably seen these on your Instagram or TikTok feed. They're called home cafes, and it's pretty self-explanatory. People turn their apartment, their house, into mini cafes where they serve cafe drinks and pastries to their friends. Now, this has been on my list of things to do for forever, and I'm finally doing it. Now, it's not gonna be a regular home cafe. I am a crochet girly, a craft girly, so of course I had to integrate that into my home cafe. So it is going to be a home craft cafe, and if you want to throw one of these as well, I'm going to take you along and show you the whole process of how I'm doing it. If you don't already know me, I'm Kennedy. I create crochet and craft content, and I'm super excited to be taking you along with me as I plan and execute this craft home cafe. And the beauty of our craft cafe is that it is BYO craft, so bring your own craft. Now, the reason I chose this was because I've hosted other, get-togethers that were centered around a specific craft. So for example, like a felt frame making kind of get together, and it's always kind of just like a hassle to like buy all the supplies, and then people don't always finish the projects, or it takes a long time to kind of learn how to do it, and then it's just like not that fun. It's kind of stressful. So by having everybody bring their own craft, it's a little bit more sustainable because you don't have like all these like extra supplies like lying around that you're no longer using, and then two, people get time to work on whatever projects they're already making. If you're new to hosting or just overwhelmed by the idea of having a group of people over in your space, I recommend co-hosting it with somebody, sharing the duties of planning, setup, prep, all of that. And so I'm doing this with my good friend Vanessa. So step one is to pick a theme. We're hosting this craft cafe in January, so we still want to kind of tie into the winter season. So we are doing a Club Penguin themed craft cafe. So we're calling it Club Craft Cafe. And so we're gonna reflect this theme in the decorations, in the menu design, in the invite design. Step two is to design your menu. So Vanessa and I kind of split up the menu. So she's in charge of one drink, and then I'm in charge of the other drink, and then she's gonna make one of the pastry items that we're putting together. And for the menu, we wanted to choose things that we could prep easily ahead of time and then serve when our guests arrived. So for my drink, I chose coffee milk. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I have been posting several videos about this. I am obsessed with it, which is funny because I am not a coffee drinker at all. Like, I am a tea person through and through, but I always liked the taste of like coffee ice cream, coffee candy, and so this drink is literally coffee ice cream in a drink form. And I discovered this drink at a restaurant where I paid probably like $10 for like that much, which is crazy because it is so easy and inexpensive to make, and really easy to prep ahead of time because you just make coffee syrup and then you just add it to milk. So that's my drink. And then Vanessa, she scoured the internet and she found this really yummy jasmine milk matcha latte. So those are two star drinks, and then we'll also just have like regular coffee and tea for folks who want something a little bit more simple. So once your drinks are decided, you can then pick out any snacks. Vanessa is making this beautiful tart, so that's what we'll be serving. Once you've decided on the menu, I recommend going into Canva or your design platform of choice, putting together a little menu. As you can see, we integrated the Club Penguin theme into the menu as well. And then step three is to pick out your decorations. Now, of course, I want to try and make sure that I am not breaking the bank, spending too much money. So when I went home from Christmas, I dug around in my parents' Christmas decorations to see if there was anything I could repurpose. I found these really cute candles and these like mini trees, and then Vanessa's going to print out some little like Club Penguins, so we're gonna kind of decorate the tables with that as well. Then step four is to set all the decorations up. Good morning, it's 9 a.m. and tomorrow is the grand opening of Club Craft Cafe. Yesterday I felt like I got a lot done, mostly rearranging the furniture, trying to find that like good feng shui because I want everyone to be able to kind of like see each other and talk to each other. So I thought a lot about the couch placement and then just kind of setting up some of the general decorations. And honestly, it took me like way too long to figure out how to like put that curtain up behind the drink station, but I'm glad I did because I feel like it looks really, really cute, just like blocking off the like kitchen. So, and I spent a lot of time on this paper chain. It doesn't look that big in this video, but it is like, she's like chunky, which I think is really cute, but she needs something else. So today I think I'm going to continue working on the decorations. Specifically, I want to add some like paper snowflakes, but I have to figure out how to do that. So I'm going to be watching some YouTube videos, so we'll see how that goes because I've never made any before. And then I also have those cloud decorations that I need to hang from the ceiling. I need to print the menus, I need to create some signs, then set up the drink station where we'll be making and serving the drinks. And then I just need to clean. My apartment isn't dirty by any means, but there's a lot of dust on the floor from moving everything around, so I gotta clean all that up, and then I think we're done. And then day of, there won't be too much prep because I'm doing everything today and yesterday, so I think it should go smoothly. So let me take you along with me as I continue to do a full day of prep for this cafe tomorrow. And then step 5 is to enjoy your event. That is the video. The event went so well. It was so much fun, and I hope this inspires you to host your own, get your friends together, and work on your projects. And if you like free crochet tutorials, be sure to follow me. I love creating patterns for free, so be sure to follow if that is something you're interested in.